Hey everybody, welcome back to D-Zoned. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. DEATH.WAD. So it's a 2-level okay, well, it's a bit of an odd position for the maps, but hey, you know, whatever. So let's see what the text file has. Death, made by Peter Schmidt from Denmark, apparently. This is a reproduction of the original E1M1 and Doom. Oh, so it's one of those. Well, we haven't played an edit in a while, so you know what the hell? Let's do it. So bugs, if any, let me know. E1M1, single player, yes. Co-op, yes. Stuff not yes. So if it's just E1M1, I wonder why there's 2 maps. Unless it's one of those cases where the text file doesn't match what's actually in it, which, you know, happens sometimes because, well, WizardWorks was not very good at this. So as far as music goes, for E1M1, we have Ocean Flute by Stuart Wren. For E1M2, we have Sangi 2 by Paul D. And for the intermission, we have Apostate from The Binding of Isaac. Let's go ahead and play. Well, I mean, it does match what's said on the tin. 67 enemies in hangar. Nice. It does indeed. Holy fucking hell. Anyway. So I'm going to guess, nope, older version of this. So now the question, is this based on 1.1 or 1.2? That is to say, does it have the thingy mabopper above the slime pit or not? Do they really put an enemy out there? Well, that might make 100% kills hard. I'm pretty sure they did, yeah. Oh well, whatever. Ha, monster blocking line def. Oh. Curious. I see they added even more death to the sides there. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Wait, this is herd floor? Sure is. Okay. That's, okay, whatever. Let's just go ahead and... There's probably more ammo this way. Although it doesn't seem... I mean, it seems like... Well, no, they gave me a shotgun at the start, so there was definitely some changes to the ammo and health and stuff like that. There's more health here. So this was definitely one of those ones that was intended to be played single player, non-co-op, and all that good stuff. Right. And without cheats. That's kind of the main thing, because sometimes you never know, especially the ones with the Cyber Demon out in the courtyard with nary a BFG or plasma for dealing with them. This is just basically E1M1 packed with enemies, which, yeah, you know, it's a vibe. Cell pack, because why not? I wish I would have grabbed that backpack before I grabbed that one box of shells, but oh well. What you gonna do? I do have, admittedly, a little bit too much fun with these. Just trying to get these. Oh, damn it! No, why? How could you? All right, well, let's go ahead into the ending room and see what kind of madness awaits us. A bit more madness than usual. Well, can't believe we kept missing that barrel. How embarrassing! Also have torches in the wall. That's this is definitely a very unique vision of hell. Whoa, 3 imps. Oop. Okay, cool. Well, we're not completely done yet. Well, let's see. 3 secrets? Yeah, I think that area is here. Yeah, oh yeah, obviously, because that wall's, yeah. You can see that upper little side def is a little bit off. So let's go ahead and see if they add an enemy up here, I guess. I'm gonna guess not. I think it's just literally that one that's unreachable behind the green armor. I'm guessing probably a Pinky. Maybe a Spectre. Let's go ahead and find out. Oh no, it's a Baron. Okay, hi Baron. How you doing, bud? It's a shame they trapped you down here, but, you know. I wonder why the author would have put a Baron down here. I mean, this area's never been accessible. I mean, I even gave up on this area when I was a kid. Like, I remember the first time I played, or one of the first times I played Doom, I tried, like, for a little bit, not too long, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes just to see if I can get out of here somewhere. Mashing on walls, trying to just make that jump, but nah. That was even before I knew about monster blocking line defs. Alright, cool. So I guess let's just go ahead and fill up on our shells, and like that. And then E1M2 has not been replaced, so we're just going to we're going to 100% it, why not? But we're going to basically just breeze through it. It's Doom E1M2. So, yeah. Nothing too wild going on here. Sometimes I just really forget how friggin' cool Doom's music is, too. Just like the, you know, screw it. Let's turn it up a little bit. Classic Bobby Prince. Yeah, let's go down here first. Because I do want my chain gun. You know, it's funny when you really look at it, though, because, I mean, this map's completely unmodified. Like, WADnator would have picked it up if it had any changes. Or if it were in that PWAD, I should say. And, yeah, still 79 enemies. It's actually kind of hilarious how much of a bump up ultraviolence was in some of these earlier maps. But, you know. It is called ultraviolence, after all. Right, so lift. Although there's only bullets and health up here, I think, so not going to be very useful. Yeah. I'm just so used to having to do that, because normally you wouldn't have 400 bullets by this point. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get all the items, because the items in this area are a little bit of a pain in the neck. But, yeah, oh well. Anyway, onward to the maze. The maze that when I was very young I kept avoiding because it was scary. Especially on a dark CRT. Not really sure what I was shooting at there. Yeah, you know, it's Doom. Shoot at everything. Can't go wrong there unless you're on a map that's really tight on ammo. And yes, we are going to get the chainsaw. Why not? It's not like Berserk's in these earlier levels. Things I do for you people. Oh. I don't know why. This secret always Mandela's me, because it's like, I always think, it's like, there's got to be an enemy in here, right? It seems so obvious, but no, not so much. You know, it's also so funny when I look back at this, because in this area, when I actually, you know, did start doing this area, I would always use the shotgun. This is so much better. I mean, it was kind of that thing. It's kind of like what we see in a lot of these D-zoned episodes where, like, people just would just use the shotgun. Like, almost exclusively, it seems. And, yeah, I mean, you can tell id, I mean, they had a pretty balanced loadout. You know, it's like you can see the, you know, the bullets and all that stuff. There's a lot of bullets in this maze, right? I just know I missed a random helmet somewhere. I just know it. I mean, I had to have. It's pretty much guaranteed. Oh well, whatever. Let's just move on. This is E1M2. We've all seen this a million times. It's just I played classic Doom so rarely these days. Like classic Doom. And over here. It's kind of funny because this is another one of those things, because obviously, you know, you kind of remember the whole or wait, what am I talking about? Yeah, like, you know, another thing from when I was a kid, it's like jumping down here, like going onto the elevator. By the time you actually woke everyone up and they tethered over here, or trotted over here, I should say, yeah, they're pretty much blocking you. So it's like I'd always go up to the secret just because it actually made it easier to clear the room. Because, you know, you figure out those things like infinite monster height pretty early. Well, not technically infinite. You know what I mean. And I missed. Fine. Okay, we can't miss the kills. What the hell did I miss? Wonder if it's someone who just wandered around in the maze or something. But, I mean, come on, this is E1M2. We can't miss kills. That's illegal. Chapter timestamps down below if you want to skip. Yeah, I can hear them. They're over this way. Oh, one of them is. There's an imp right in front of me, so... Probably... Wait, the lift went down. This one here. Oh, this is the guy guarding the shotgun. Or that would normally guard the shotgun, but I didn't need it, so... Alright, cool. Well, we have that one box of bullets out there. Because I don't know what E1M2 is... Or the modified E1M3 is going to look like, and hopefully I'm not disappointed. Because if I'm disappointed, y'all will certainly be disappointed. So, let's just go ahead and make sure we're loaded up, and head to the exit. Yay, we beat E1M2. How exciting. Okay. And switch. See, I'm really curious about this because there's so much potential for this map, because it's already kind of bursting with enemies. 130. You know, I'm starting to think that this wasn't actually changed. I am really starting to think that. So I wonder if its inclusion in here was just an accident, but either way, I am very angry. Very, very angry. Oh man, should I play through this all the way anyway? It's gonna end up turning into a Spectre plays Doom thing, which is not really the intent, I swear, but you know, they said the WADnator told me that it contained a lump for this, and I believe the WADnator. I just think we were bamboozled. We were definitely bamboozled. Come on. I mean, seriously. I actually sometimes forget how high the kill counts were in some of these older maps. It were pretty wild, especially with some of the Romero maps. Although, I don't know, Peterson wasn't a slouch either, if we're, you know, being completely honest. And this is, yeah, definitely one of the later ones, because, well, in 1.1, that was set up in a kind of an odd way. Like, I think if... I'm trying to remember exactly how it was. But I remember they changed that a few times. Like, it was... In shareware, it was one way. I think they actually had redundant switches, which made it possible to just raise the thing infinitely. Then I think in 1.1 they made it so that when you jump down the pit, it automatically raised up. And then in... Well, I'm guessing this is based on 1.2. But they made it so that you just had the one switch at the bottom, and, you know, that was the end of it. Yeah, just go ahead and clear out the exit room first. Because, yeah, you don't really have to go into the blue door here. Actually, wait, no. No, you do, to get the yellow key. That's right. Doomer forgetting his doom. How terrible. Okay, I didn't completely forget it. I just need to jog my own memory, that's all. And that is a cluster of shotgunners. Man, can you imagine if they gave the invisibility sphere in E1? That would have been funny. Alright, well, yeah, hold on a second. Secrets are really all the secrets just in that one part? I never really thought about it too much, honestly. But yeah, I guess so. Like, none of the secrets in this map are really on the beaten path. Oh, right. The yellow key's in the other area. This is the door, not the key. Okay. Oh man, how did I forget that? Right? I mean, yeah, because it's behind that computer panel there. How dare you shoot me? How dare you? Huh. I gotta say though, I am disappointed that we didn't have a like a death version of this map. Because I mean, look at how much empty room there is just waiting for demons to populate it. It's just lame. There we go. Come on. Let me shoot imps. I do get the rocket launcher in this level. Boink. just in time for the exit, which, I mean, oh. Apparently I did a secret sector bypass by complete accident. Gotta say though, the music just doesn't fit. Maybe it's because I'm so used to hearing like the classic Bobby Prince tunes, but yeah, I don't know. Alright, so next step is just going into the secret exit area thingy-mabopper, and really? Yeah, screw it. It's fun, right? Alright, well that was kind of a big disappointment, if we're being honest. Me sad. Oh well. Wait, where's those last 6 enemies? What didn't I explore? Stuff it. I mean, we pretty much found out this map was not changed. Unless those final... Hold on. Oh, right, the yellow door that I didn't go to. You know what? Oh, wait, no, wait. Was there a blur sphere? Yeah, there was a blur sphere in there, wasn't there? I don't know why I thought that was registered exclusive. Maybe I was thinking of, just probably thinking of the Berserk, yeah. Such an odd place for it. Although, you know, towards the end it would make a difference. Alright, well we can't let any of them live, but... There we go. Man, I am the blur, aren't I? Alright, let's do one more. Kind of deserve it after that. So, BIOTECH2. Probably another conversion, based on the fact there's no text file and it has 2 at the end of the name. And maybe we could actually give this one a rating. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, let's do this. For the music, we've got Points of View by Jimmy Paddock. And for the intermission, we have the end credits from Thunder Force 4. Let's go. Oh yeah, that smells like conversion. When you have just like 3 normal shotguns converted into super shotguns. Yeah. Alright, good. We have regular ones. Okay. So I wonder what's... Oh, we got an amp. So people have been saying not to bother with, like, converter rules, but I don't do self-imposed challenges very often. And this is just one I want to do, so... Let's go ahead and bypass that. We got plenty of ammo. So, yeah. I mean, until the enemies, custom enemies come up, I mean, this just gives me a much better feel for how the gameplay would be, and, you know, similarly, it's like tracking down the original file. Not always something that's easy to do on the cuff, or off the cuff. And this has always been kind of an off-the-cuff series. Now... Oh, you bastard. Now, one of the Whoa! Okay. So, that was mean. Oh, great. That's called the author being a douchebag. But, now, if I were to do something like that, I mean, it makes sense. It's a good suggestion, but the main issue is that, the only way to do that reliably, because you have a lot of these things that are named the same thing, and the only way to do it properly would be to, actually look at the file in a map editor, or play through it, but... Or, I guess, play through both of them, but, you know, again, that's... What if they're different? So, I mean, I have been working on, like, improvements to the WADinator that will automatically just kind of check line defs. Because, like, if I see, like, one called BIOTECH and one called BIOTECH2, and the line def lump is pretty much the same, then, yeah, I'll just play the original. But for something like, you know, for now, for the time being, you know, it's just gonna be, you know, we're gonna handle it the traditional way. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Of course, it's like my first instinct was just to go and try to item bump that chain gun. But, yeah. I said, even, like, using the super shotgun against, like, chain gunners, I don't really have too much of a problem with. Even though I find it's generally not necessary. This is a weird map, by the way. I don't know. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, I just wish the converter didn't mess with the map balance, but, you know, what you gonna do? Just trying to give it the fairest shake I can, with the knowledge that... bollocks. I'm just trying to give it the fairest shake I can, basically. And that's kind of where the bottom line is. And, like, right now, we have the chain gun. Officially, so, and you know, I'm not always going to get it right, of course, but I'm trying to. Like I said, self-imposed challenge. I don't do that to myself very often, so here we are. And in this case, I think it's actually more fair to the map. So this leads to the corner of... Oh, this is such a weird layout. Now, what is this side? I don't want to know yet. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. We're just going to do this and kind of hope for the best. We'll try it later, you know? See, like cases like this, if I use the super shotgun, it would make it seem more reasonable than it otherwise would be. Well, truly, that wasn't too bad, but still. I mean, can you imagine playing Hell Revealed if they just scattered super shotguns everywhere? That'd be, it wouldn't be Hell Revealed, would it? Someone make an edit to Hell Revealed where they scatter super shotguns everywhere. That's an odd lift. This... Oh, goodness. Please, no. Why is this a thing? This is like the room of infinite misery. At least I could say for sure that no matter what the converter gave me, this room would not become more pleasant. Okay. Well, everything's fine, I guess. Barons, I'm guessing? Oh. No, not so much. Okay, good thing I grabbed the blue key when I did, I guess. Oh, okay, those do come down again. That's good. But I'm not seeing a switch up there, so, don't get trapped, Lamau? Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, so we got the blue key, but I am still curious about, well, one, this door here. Two, oh, hello there. Now, Barons do get randomly replaced with Hell Knights, so, this is one of those things where this part of the map is going to be a little easier. Oh, shoot. What? So both of those trigger the stair lift, I guess. Now, at least hitting both of them doesn't break the map. Man, it's just so dull to look at. Oh, you son of a bitch. Gotcha. I wonder if that was the intent. Yeah, I don't know. You can never tell with these maps. Or if that was just like a trap. It's like, hey, you want the rocket launcher? Well, you gotta die for it. It's very counterintuitive, you see. But hey, you know what? When you know a few Doom mechanics, you can do anything. Alright, so up here and into the left. And then down, yeah. Over, oh. What in the world? Oh, okay. Alright, I got it. Jeez. And you can only activate it from one side. This is one of those maps where navigating it is just a little bit of a nightmare. So it doesn't help that everything looks the same. Ooh. Yeah, that was potentially sneaky. I also don't see how this could be described as a bio lab. I mean, I guess you just gotta use your imagination. Yeah, this was the oops. This was the 90s. Oh no, run failed. At least we have the shotgun, not just the pistol. So there we go. Wasn't too bad. Plus, that's the other thing, is in a lot of these maps, the super shotgun just makes them too easy. Unless you're dealing with archviles. I don't really want to mess with that. Although I have before. There was one converter map where the archvile ended up becoming... Or he was just part of the first room. And the only weapon you had was a shotgun from a dropped zombieman. So, which actually made that room pretty exciting. Not gonna lie. That was one case where the converter actually improved the combat. But for the most part, it's just like this, where it's just like a random imp becomes a high-tier enemy. Which... What were they smoking again? I don't know. See, that's the thing, it's like... Yeah, and then that's another random replacement. It's a Berserk. Some enemies will just turn into helpful items. Like, I don't know. I mean... I guess the whole thing with that I suppose we have to keep in mind with the converter is it was more intended for people to just... Oh, I don't know. Convert maps on their own time, maybe generate their own response file. You could argue that the defaults are a little bit silly, because I think the converter should have defaulted to just not changing anything, and then, you know, just allow people to make substitutions if they want. But, yeah, in all fairness, I don't think the person who wrote the converter intended on shovelware assholes just kind of basically using it to just boost their level count. It's so silly. Okay, what in the world? Okay, sure thing. Well, while they're corralled. Wow. Okay, they split apart really fast. You bastards. Hey, double kill. With a shotgun, no less. Now, at least the rocket launcher would have done a decent amount of splash damage. I mean, I guess. Alright, it's always 20 damaging floors. The lighting is also... I mean, the author obviously knows how to use lighting, so that's what kind of makes its absence baffling. I'll just do that, because the last thing I need is for that thing to open up and an enemy to just shoot that once. God. Flashbang? Oh, well that was... uninspired. Now I know there's going to be like missing item, or missing enemies because of those ones in that first elevator we went down, but... I don't really care because that elevator was super long and I don't want to deal with it anymore. So... Alright, so what are we going to deal with here? Man, you know, it's funny, because, like, every time that the author's given us, like, these long sort of things with enemies on them, it's always been disappointing. Like, he just throws the Baron... Well, okay, except for that one in the Hell section, which was just kind of random. But yeah, it's like that happened in that one room with the blue key. It was just two enemies with a lot of suspense behind it. Oh... Oh, one of these things is... If I... Oh yeah, I skipped the chainsaw. Right. I'm guessing this switch is probably going to lower all those things. Oh. Okay, I mean, that works. And you are indeed meant to shotgun all these guys. Okay, slaughter, I guess. Trying to think of what would actually do the most damage. I mean, Berserk, even though I'm not meant to have it, yeah, this is one of those cases where I think being able to avoid tedium wins out. Just kind of corral these guys over. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, this is... I don't know. So the thing is, the damage with this for this thing is highly variable. Screw it. This is a bullshit room. I mean, if I would have saved my rockets for this room, that would have been fine. But yeah, this is the stuff that super shotguns were meant for. And this map did not originally have one, so I don't think we have to really do much to picture how tedious this would have been if we did it as the author intended. And based on the fact that we got rockets before, that does seem to indicate that the author knew that getting that was possible. I definitely picked those up in the wrong order. But yeah, that room was not a good room. I mean, you just don't... Unless that one secret has a plasma rifle, but even so, you should not need to get secrets to, you know, be able to proceed through a map without boring yourself to death anyway. Okay, up we go. Oh, so you just lead them. Okay. So pretty much just dash into this room. That's pretty blind unfriendly. Oh. Is this just more pinkies? Not quite, but, you know. Actually, this makes more sense. Yeah, this is definitely one of those, like, we can't think of any better way to end the map things. So, yeah. Blur spheres? Why? Huh. I mean, I guess in, like, 1.2... Yeah, so... Like I said, the converter rules... Well, not in this one, but like I said in previous ones, the converter rules that the self-imposed challenge aspect is not set in stone. If things get too stupid, yeah, I will... Things will change. But yeah. Which I don't like to try to stick with it at least. So, that's not the exit. Well, that's adorable. That's the exit. Okay. How many would have been left on that elevator? Not that many. Alright. Let's go ahead and just get these items, I guess. Yeah, the elevator would have had like maybe 6 or 7, I think. At the most. I do hear enemies on the other side of that wall. Hold on, IDDST. Apparently the secret is up there? Okay. Sure, why not? Boy. Oh, it's before the elevator room of hell. Wonder if it's just up on that little ledge that had no other purpose. I don't know. It's kind of 50-50. It could either be on the room leading into the hell room, but we're closer to this, so we're going to try this first. Yeah, it's probably on the other side then. So up this way. And then up this way. Okay, there we go. Which this is a pretty okay looking room, I gotta say. Okay, what? Fine. Yeah, no, I would not have gotten that. The f is that? Alright. And we are just going to go ahead and fake archvile jump our way through this room, because screw that noise. And I wonder if that's where... Yeah, I'm trying to think of how many enemies would have actually been in that elevator. Not that many, but enough. So, presumably over... Oh, this is the elevator, isn't it? Well, maybe they'll wake up and come to me. Nope. I might actually have... Oh, that's right. It's 2 elevators. Grumble, grumble. I mean, that's really the play, is to just sort of trigger the elevator and then run away. Although I think they might have all... Yeah, because the last one's a lost soul. They're probably at the bottom of this. Oh, piss off. Didn't see the Baron. Unless he came to... hassle me from, or in a different part of the map. I don't know. $20 damaging floor, of course. Jeez, so that's where all the items were. I mean, I guess a blue armor is a good enough prize for a pinky ambush. Even if they're so derpy, they can't even handle pathfinding correctly. Oh well. What you gonna do? So what about this path here? Nothing? Okay. So we still have 2 enemies. How much do I care about those 2 enemies? I don't know. IDDKT. Oh, that's interesting. That's the pink. That's the entrance to the pinky room. Ooh, made it. Actually, no. This will be a lot faster. I mean, maybe. God, I don't even know. Probably not. It's probably not going to be any faster. Jeez. Yeah, this is that dark room with all the... Had the trapped pinkies, and then the chain gun that I managed to resist item bumping, which I'm not going to resist at this time because, you know, I've earned my pew-pews. Yeah, that one's probably too far in. That one, though. There we go. Okay, so it's down... Yeah, this way. Wait a minute. There was an enemy up there. Oh, I didn't press the wall. That's... of course. Okay. Oh. Oh, whatever. Really? I mean, I guess that's... Oh, shoot. Yeah. Wrong neighborhood. So, yeah, I guess, jeez. So let's just go ahead and say that 100% kills is impossible. Because it basically is. And that one pinky was just... I don't know, I must just not have checked the right corner of the room. I don't... Who knows. Anyway, TNT him. There we go. Because why not, right? I mean, there was no way that was going to be possible. And there we go. Oh, that was a weird map. That was a very weird map. Navigating, bit of a nightmare. Visuals, boring. Enemy placement, odd, to say the least. And then the final 2 rooms were just, like... Well, I don't even know. You didn't really have the weaponry to deal with them, so... Can't really rate it highly because it's just going to be a slog fest. I mean, it was alright. It worked. It functioned. Oh, also the long elevator shafts. Screw that noise. Yeah. Okay. So, I think with all that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know. It wasn't... It was pretty boring, though. See, that's the thing. It's really hard to rate things like this, like maps that are just kind of mid, because they just sort of, I don't know, they don't really leave an impression, like, at all. It wasn't really, I mean, I can't say it was that far above average. It had like one decent looking room, but it was just overlong. I think the author would have been better suited making it a bit tighter, a little more compact, but it seemed like a lot of map authors had that just nagging tendency to just use all the key cards. Like, it gave us 3. We need to use all 3 of them. God damn it. So, I don't know. For that reason, I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with a 6 out of 10. Because it just doesn't really, like I said, it doesn't really leave a lasting impact. It's playable, but, I mean, it's about the extent of it. The last 2 rooms are just... I don't even know what I played there. It almost feels like you're meant to just rush through them because you don't have enough invuln time, and the author doesn't really give you that much ammo. I mean, I had to switch to the super shotgun, which you're not supposed to have, just because clearing the room would have taken so long otherwise. And the other thing too is, keep in mind, I'm not supposed to have the berserk either, and that's the only safe way of knocking out pinkies without potentially taking a bite. Because if you would have been stuck with a chainsaw with that many pinkies, yeah, you would have taken a lot of damage. So I don't know. It's just alright. But at least we got a rating out of this episode. Huzzah. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.